Hey everybody, welcome back to the Salty Show, and welcome back to Total War Empire as the French, episode 12 on the amazing Durango Overhaul mod. Hope you guys are doing well today, and if you are, like and subscribe as always. Without further ado, first and foremost, I just want to let you know my mic sound a little different. I don't know yet. Just let me know in the comments below. But really trying to stay healthy over here and not always be sitting down, but my mic, I don't record standing up very often, so I'm having to speak a little louder, but perhaps that is better. Who knows? In hindsight of the campaign, to give you an update, so far, what I've seen, especially thank you to the one person in the comments below that's helping me out, there is basically no way to get onto the Knights of St. John's territory without basically getting their navy out. So what I'm thinking of doing ooh, if we destroy these guys. Wait a minute. Did they? Oh, well, they've sat. Okay, wait. Maybe this is it. I was gonna say I don't think we could do it, but let's see if we can take these guys down. Holy crap. Hello everybody and welcome to the battlefield today. I really didn't expect this. Honestly, that threw my intro out, but we are engaging the enemy with our one sloop here while all our friends are on the way. They're gonna be taking their time, unfortunately. So this sloop is by itself for now, but thankfully it's getting some good broadsides with the few cannons it does have against the Zebek. Sorry, guys. Alright, let's keep rotating. They are about to get a nice broadside on us, I think. The Zebeks are loaded with cannons, honestly, for their ship size. Ooh, and this sloop very intelligently has set up try to run. Damn, they're fleeing. That's fine, that's gonna bring the AI to us. Because yeah, the rest of our... Oh no, the ship sank. It does look like they're coming to face us. Unfortunately, all our ships have to basically tread water. Try to stay in front of them. Let's get you to turn around. All of you get to turn as well. Try and stay in front of them. Our musketmen on board are taking hot shots at the enemy as we try to bring down the mast. We're going toe to toe with these guys right now. like these guys might be dead in the water. Let's get around the enemy here. This sloop is doing really well. All right, they're braking. How about we drop anchor here? Swing around here to try and stop these guys. There we go. That's it. These ships are dead in the water. They've surrendered. Our poor ship here has also surrendered. All that remains is this crew that is dead at sea. Let's try to close the gap with some of our boys here, considering they're going to be just sitting here. There we go. Let's just swing hard left. Oh no, they destroyed us there. Thankfully, we're doing a number to them here. Leave it to the Knights of St. John to have a navy that is refusing to give up. That was pretty cool. Wavering once more with 29 men left. I think they're about to give up. They're running out of men to man their cannons. All right, they have also surrendered, and victory is ours at a very costly amount. But fingers crossed that gives us a better advantage on the campaign map. All right, so with that, we have destroyed. So we can do sail here. Get the army. Take the port. Unload the army. Can we do it? Oh, thank God we did it. All right. Perfect. The costly naval invasion was worth it. We can put our agent somewhere. There you go. And then we will link up with them. Yeah, man, we took a beating, but we accomplished what we set out to do. Let's get our spy go down to Cairo. All right, Knights of St. John, what will you do? What will you do? I do think I'm going to continue bringing down our main fleet led by Pierre. No reason not to. And comes to growing our economy, we already have a naval hospital up here. Do we want to build, are we already building a new one? Yeah, we are building Admiral Third Rate, good. Everywhere else is sitting rather normal, so let's just invest where we can. Particularly in the New World. And with what little cash we have left, I bet we can go down here. We can grab some nice little frigates, but all we need right now is Indiamen trade ships. Those lovely beasts of burden. And let's end the turn and find out what is happening. Next turn, we're going to unlock 2 more research techs. Poland, nope. We don't want them getting any larger. They've basically wiped out Prussia again. They've survived a lot longer than I expected, considering how poor off they were. All right. So we gained our new admiralty. Go ahead and level up the few buildings that finished construction. Ooh, fun fact, by the way. Looks like the 13 colonies is having some issues. They've lost the Carolinas entirely. The border with the Cherokee, the Cherokee are reclaiming a lot of their ancestral homeland, it seems. But alright, so the Knights of St. John are going to continue taking attrition. I am not going to siege them out because I do not want to risk losing this battle of Malta. We need to take it, so if they want to sit idle, I'm going to let them do so. With that said, though, let's go ahead and station our primary fleet right off the coast of Malta. See, this is where it is a prime example of why we need an Empire 2. You could totally implement Shogun 2's Fall of the Samurai sort of situation here if you fought along the coast, or if it was registered as a coast where perhaps the Navy could provide some bombarding assistance, or in this case, I mean, the city looks like it's right on the coast. Now, if I recall correctly, Malta is basically an island fortress, historically anyways, so the whole thing's on the port, perhaps. I could be wrong there just a little bit, but still something to look forward to whenever they eventually do remake or do a Empire 2. Alright, so Orleans will do the puddling furnace. And let's get Lyon. I think they're going to work on let's get the seed planting drill. It'll take a little longer, but it'll help us upgrade all our major farms. With 18K in the bank, we really could pump out quite a few trade ships if we wanted. Well, we also need to build up our new fleet here, led by Hiro Messier, a frigate captain, sailor from birth, lack of bottom, and head for figures. So let's give him just we'll do 2 second-rate battleships of the line. We'll do 2 of them. And we'll do a third, Actually, tell you what, let's just do 4 3-second rates, and then we'll go from there. I really hate that Courland is still holding on to Tripoli. It's a very interesting development that I did not think was going to stick around. And as expected, the Knights of St. John did not sit idle for long. We have the Battle of Malta at hand, everybody. Let's engage them on the field of battle. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Battle of Malta. Welcome to the front line. We're pulling their forces out into our nice position here. I'm going to reposition our cannons, though, draw them away from our front line because we did just lose 5 men there, 4 men there, and 4 men there in that initial barrage. So we're going to hold off on doing that anymore. We're going to try and move our cav to the far side here. We've got a very strong fortified position here. It looks like their cav is coming up to play. Our grenadiers are going to hold the front line. And we should be able to get a nice little initial shot off or two on the enemy. Or not. They're going to hard stop. They have better range than us. Damn. Cabiner is taking a heavy beating there. These aren't pirates. These are a professional army. I guess we need to be aware of that. With that said, let's go ahead and pull back. I guess this is the edge of the battlefield somewhere. Our grenadiers are prepped. Let's go ahead and try to move our... Oh, well, that's nice. Ooh. The skirmishing has begun. Looks like they're wasting no time trying to breach our defenses here. Fire at will on these horsemen. Let them have it before they flee. Alright, just hold fire then. Wow, they are actually immediately going for a frontal assault. We are holding them at the walls. But they are pressuring our men on the walls rather quickly. Get some grenades in here. And let's get their general targeted. Form up and engage the enemy. Give me a grenade throw on the line of foot here. Frags out, boys. Oh my god. Well, we absolutely devastated a couple of guys there. And we are beating them back. Our Grenadiers taking a bit of a beating here. Reposition. Get these men to start firing. Oh, very nice. We are breaking them across the line here. Right in front of you, lads. Right in front of you. Oh, where are you coming from? Oh, you're friendly, okay. Friendly, but broke, though. These guys are down to 17 men over here. Men, let's get out of here. Pull back. Jesus, this Grenadier unit. Pull back. Flee the battlefield. Reposition. We don't need anybody chasing anybody. Make sure everybody's at fire at will at this point. Yeah, they are bringing back. Get our cav to break the enemy militia. Very nice. That will very quickly rout the enemy. Really wanted to pressure our front lines here. Pull the carabiners out. We're gonna have them continue beating them up. Going for a charge there. They've routed from the battlefield. Their general has once again routed. He's still alive. Come on, somebody end him. He's right there. And he's gonna make it, damn. Well, it is what it is with that one. We did take a bit of a beating here, but leave it to the Knights of the St. John to do quite the dent to our expeditionary force, or our African army, or African corps. Let's break the enemy. A nice hammer and anvil assault. Followed by a mass infantry charge. That is gonna break my eardrums if I stay too close to that. Alright, we're breaking them all here. That's great. And victory is ours, and fingers crossed, that means Malta will fall very shortly. 650 men lost later, but the city... Aha, no. We need this island, and you all need to go away. Nothing needs to stop us, and if we let them stick around, who knows how big of a navy they might end up getting. Alright, nothing too important there. And we should... Bingo. Malta is ours. Absolutely lovely. I'm going to assume there's no benefit in swapping this over. There's no unique units to Malta. It is indeed still a fortress, though, that is for sure, and we are going to keep it as such. Go ahead and scuttle those. Let's grab you and send you back. And let's replenish the forces at Malta for a job well done. We could try pushing Courland, but that would put us at odds with quite a large Polish kingdom. What is an Austrian spy or man doing down here? Berlin is under siege. This could be the very end of Prussia. But we did knock out a very sizable potential thorn in our side. The Knights of St. John are gone, and their buggy little settlement with it. Oh, wonderful. Alright. We do have some fleets ready to go. Head there. We are building 3 more second rates. It'll give us a nice little boon to our navy. We could even continue bolstering Pierre's army, or Pierre's navy, but I think we'll be fine for now. Alright, with that, I believe we're ready to end our turn. I don't really want to invest in any of our armies. Oh, we could build roads. We haven't got the roads worked out between the Netherlands and Paris, so we'll do that. We are definitely getting up there. The Mughal Empire is bouncing back, apparently. Oh yes, indeed they have. They have ended the Marathan Confederacy? When did that happen? I don't know, but they did. The Marathans are no more, and they've re-established their empire. Uniting with Prussia, or Persia, and the Ottoman Empire, they've created quite the Middle Eastern to India alliance, or power block, you could say. I do wonder if they're going to get involved in wars. They're quite a strong force. And fun fact, Spain has secured Ceylon, which I believe I talked about in the last episode, but it's just really cool. I've never seen the AI do that, so I'm rather intrigued that the AI did that, and I look forward to seeing what else they can do. I do hope, even though India is united, I do hope they do something, or they face colonial pressures, and they don't just lay dormant. The issue was with the Marathan Confederation, when they win, they just continue going. Like, they will push all the way into Ottoman territory, which is, it's just a little interesting for me. I enjoy it sometimes, but not every playthrough, which is what typically happened. At least for me. Well, I say that, immediately Mysore has broken free of the Mughal yoke. They were not gone for long. Let's go ahead and continue upgrading our colonial assets.
Flotte prête. Oui, oui, monsieur.
We're going to station our forces there. All is well. That's fine. How are you enjoying retirement, Nicolas Doyer? 31. Unfortunately, he's not going to get any action anytime soon. Continuing on our conquest. Prussia, that's just not going to happen, buddy. I almost hit the check mark. That would have been a horrible mistake. I do think, I don't know what stopped you from moving this time. Ooh. Prussia did end up falling to Poland. Peace in Central Europe for now. Potentially forever, because there's two giant power blocks between Poland and Austria, and Russia is also friends with them. So they have quite the alliance going on there. Not good for anybody outside of that little circle. Not good at all. Well, let's continue investing in our free time over here. Okay, that should be everything there, and that's going to let us go here and upgrade Flanders roads. So now we have a very clear shot, and we can also get Alsace-Lorraine in the next turn. The world is very friendly, which is quite surprising. Quite surprising indeed. Alright, where can we go? Ooh, it doesn't look like they're... Ooh, very nice. We're going to secure a new trade route. I do think a naval hospital over here is okay. It's actually... No more villages left. A steam dry dock. We could make Malta the naval hospital and give you... We'll hold off for now. Make sure Alsace-Lorraine is upgraded. Our fleet has finished construction with our second rates. We're still making 18 grand. Let's go ahead and start grabbing some... Man, the frigate, the 24-pounder frigate, has more hull strength than a fourth rate. Let's go ahead and grab some third rates, though. Continue the long desert road to Cairo.
Discrétion, mon mot d'ordre.
Once we get eyes on that, we'll have a decent understanding of what we're dealing with. Are there any other European powers that we can go to war with without inciting massive riots? Not really, because everyone's decided to ally themselves together. Courland is only a protectorate of Poland. Denmark is allied to Hanover and Russia. Genoa has allied itself with quite a few people. Portugal is a target, a potential target to snipe. Venice, Austria, Genoa, Poland, and the Italian states. They would be a horrible person to go after. Hessen and Denmark. You guys are at war with, or friendly with way too many people. Man, Poland has just decided to ally itself to so many people. Yeah, that's truly ridiculous. They are quite the power. Even going to war with the Ottomans will put us going to war potentially with the Mughal Empire, Sweden, Georgia, and Persia. Oh my god. Pushing Spain out would be potential. And it would link up a lot of our holdings. But perhaps we target Portugal first, because they appear rather weak. Let's go ahead. Give me just the Marines and send them back.
En attente de vos ordres.
You guys will stay put. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the Lancers, I think. That leaves some skirmishers and a lineman to hold the fort there. Our militia force here is led by Oliver. He will hold. And Fort Burgess holding rather well. We have a little bit of cash. Why not? Let's just upgrade that fort. Savoy will eventually go on us, I think. One more turn and we finish another piece of research. Malta is stabilized. This little army over here, chock full of dragoons.
En avant vos ordres, marchez.
-1. Let's give...
Monsieur, vos ordres? Autre chose? Votre humble serviteur. À gauche, marchez.
It's quite the little ragtag
Oui.
army here.
Votre humble serviteur. Prêt à recevoir vos ordres. Monsieur.
Disband those forces. I don't think Spain's gonna come for us anytime soon. And we have a fort there now, so they're gonna be rather defended. Make sure all our roads are up and running.
Préparez-vous. Marchez.
Negative
Votre humble
14. All right.
serviteur.
Our force there is going to be hanging out for a while. They're on the way back with 2 skirmishers. Let's go ahead and grab... Let's grab maybe 2... 350, 500. Let's grab 2 horse artillery pieces. We could get some shotgunners, but that's fine. We are going to hold off on that. Unfortunately, folks, we are running out of targets that are not going to incite World War I for us. I wish it wasn't the case, but most definitely so. Alright, what's Cairo looking like?
Une autre mission
Okay, Cairo is empty, and we have a ton of Catholic missionaries over here trying to go for the Holy Land, I bet. That's not surprising. The Ottomans are struggling to maintain their European territories. I mean, they still hold Athens, but the front line is all the way up. It's at their doorstep at Bulgaria. If Austria takes Istanbul, that would be quite impressive. It's something I've never seen happen. I'd be excited to see that, though. Very intrigued.
Oui, Mila. Préparez-vous.
Let's continue moving our forces here. We're going to get some artillery in 2 turns. Let's go ahead and grab some cav to assist in the assault. Hussar de Bechan. Our regiment of horse composed of tough Hungarians. We'll grab 2 of them. And we have 2 skirmish Royal Escorts. We don't need them. Same goes for a majority of the Grenadier de France. Volunteers. Oh, wow. Engineers. Okay, so let's grab just some regular line infantry to start bolstering the ranks of that expeditionary force. And it looks potentially like we won't need much. We can't actually see the city. So our Navy will have to do some scouting for us later on. Colonial possessions holding on strong. Let's grab India men where we can. Just from those islands. We're going to build a vast trading network. One that we must protect eventually, too. We have some third rates. We have 2 fourth rates, it looks like. We'll probably grab another couple fourth rates, honestly, while we're here. Or at least one. Research-wise, I'm okay with that. Getting advanced irrigation works with me. I feel like we focused the naval tech tree down pretty well, so I'm okay with that. Policy-wise, we're doing okay. Yeah, we're making a boat ton of money from trade. Well, while you're alive, you want to trade? Sure, why not? Give us a little more cash. Military alliance. Not particularly. I don't want to be friends with any of you. Now, we could try to... I don't think we can join war. Can we join wars? I'm going to need to look at that, because that could help us avoid a lot of the allied entanglement that we're seeing happen across the board. That's first and foremost. All right, we're going to get that. We're going to get that in 2 turns. Lovely. Five line infantry, so pretty good. Excuse me, sorry everybody. Another fourth rate. Alright, let's see if we can do that very quickly. So Spain is at war with Portugal and Poland. So say we wanted to do that. No. Damn, we cannot. That is unfortunate. Truly a mess. We cannot join wars. Damn. A feature in later Total War that will let you skip some of the problems that we're facing. Well, what we're doing right now, I believe we're at somewhat of a standstill until our forces at Malta
Pour la couronne Votre et le
Majesty?
pays.
can leave. We can't get dragoons here for some reason, so that's fine. We don't really have a set target anyways, not yet. I'm going to, I think, leave it here just to get your all's feedback. What do you think we should do? Do you think we should kick off the powder keg that is going to be our invasion of Europe? We're gonna have to go to war with some people. So the question is, do we try to backstab Spain? Because if we threaten, some nations may need a little extra persuasion. Use this to impress upon them the dangers of turning, but beware this may sour relations. Bigger is better. The more weight your threats will carry. So let's try that with Genoa. They have 2 regions. They have... I mean, they're allied with... or we could try it with Courland anyways. Courland is only... Give us Tripoli. Just Tripoli. We'll give you some tech. And we'll give you cash for it. Is this gonna work? Are all that are saving you from a... Okay, they did not. Will you give it if we just pay you? We don't have that much. We don't have that much. I'm misclicking. 18,000. Okay. Well, what about Genoa? Give us Corsica. $18 grand. Some tech. Ooh. They accepted. Nice. Okay, so that did work. Wow. We gave them 18 grand for Corsica, but that's pretty cool. I've never had that work effectively, and that could potentially give us some
Mes yeux sont les vôtres.
forces to engage
Ni
with,
vu,
like
ni connu.
upsetting nations that they will proceed to try to declare war on us. That's pretty nice. So we secured Corsica without a fight. I don't think we're going to get as lucky with Spain. Spain is massive. They won't give up territory very easily. They think they're going to be able to defend it. Same goes for Courland. It's probably because they factored in the situation that they are a client state of Poland, so they are not going to turn tail very quickly. But, well, with that little boon to our success rate there, I am going to now call it. What do you all think we should do? Who do you think we should go after next? I'm eyeing Courland, but we could also jump boat and try to go for the Ottoman Empire, or perhaps stick to the plan with Portugal. That would really gear us towards trying to take Spain. If we took Madrid and Gibraltar, I'm pretty sure they lose their nation. They don't get to jump to Lombardy, Sardinia, or Naples. They will just go rebel. So let me know in the comments below what you think we should do, and where you want to turn the French might, imperial might, next. But Malta is ours. The bug has been squashed, and we are victorious. So if you enjoyed today's episode, like and subscribe as always. I have been your host, Salty, and my co-host, Winston, and we will catch you on the next one. Till then, peace out, everybody.